Today we're going to be talking about some makeup, skincare, hair care, beauty products that I've used up completely. And because I've used them up completely, I can give you guys full, thorough reviews. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and talk some trash. I have a couple of facial cleansers here. These are from Aveeno, and these are their foaming facial cleansers. They're slightly different. This one is their Calm and Restore, which is for redness relief, and this one is their Positively Radiant, which is for acne prone skin. So this one has salicylic acid in it, so if you leave it on your skin for a couple minutes, it is going to exfoliate gently. I don't notice a significant difference in terms of like redness reducing, but it feels nice on the skin. It doesn't irritate my skin, and it cleans it nicely. It doesn't leave it feeling stripped or dry. I find them both really effective, and I just love a foaming cleanser. I don't know what it is about it, but there's just something so satisfying, so I would definitely repurchase. I'm just sort of pulling randomly from my bucket, so this is in no particular order. This one is a box of the Hero Mighty Patch Hydrocolloid patches. I think that's how you say it. These are little pimple patches, basically, so whenever you have a blemish on your skin, you can put one of these patches on there, and it's going to help draw out the impurities, the oil, the dirt, anything that's clogging up your skin. And I actually find these to be very, very effective. Okay, if I put this on at night, the next morning when I peel it off, it's gonna have like a little bit of a white residue on it, and that shows me that it has worked, and my pimple is usually 90% better. Like, there'll still be a little remnant of it, but it's not going to come to a head. It's not going to be painful. I also like how they're semi-transparent, so you can't really notice them on the skin unless you're like super duper up close, all up in my grill. But they do have a slight color so that it kind of camouflages the blemish and any redness that you have. So it's kind of a dual purpose. These are amazing. Definitely have repurchased and will continue to repurchase. I have this Tree Hut Moisturizing Shave Oil. This is the Moroccan Rose scent. I love a shave oil for shaving my legs, my armpits, you know, all the stuff. It just leaves your skin feeling so soft and supple. It just really helps to prevent razor burn, irritation, and it smells really nice, and it feels really, really luxe and nourishing on the skin, so definitely recommend. I have another cleanser from Pacifica. This is their Vegan Ceramide Extra Gentle Face Wash. It has marshmallow, candula, and lipids. It's fragrance free, and it says it's safe for sensitive skin types. I did like this. It wasn't anything to write home about. It didn't really suds up. It was more of a gentle, milky cleanser, I would say, and it wasn't particularly effective at removing makeup because it was more gentle. I would use this on like a no makeup day just for like a gentle, easy wash at the end of the night. I would consider repurchasing it if it was on sale. I think when I did purchase this, also was having a sale on like Pacifica skincare. Perhaps if it goes on sale in the future, I would repurchase it, but it's not something that like really stuck with me that I noticed making a really big difference. So like it, don't love it. I have a face and body cream here from Rovectin. This is their Skin Essentials Barrier Repair Facing Body Cream, Advanced Formula Hypoallergenic. So Rovectin is a K-beauty brand, I believe, and a lot of their products are formulated for sensitive skin, hence the hypoallergenic, which I look for because while I don't have particularly acne prone skin, my skin is very, very sensitive. It is good, but it's a little bit thick. I think because it is a body lotion as well, it's a little bit thicker than I would prefer for a face cream, so you really do have to kind of work it into the skin. Once you do, it works just fine to hydrate the skin. I don't find it to be irritating, but it's not like the greatest moisturizer I've ever used, especially for the price. This is pretty pricey. You do get a lot, but it is expensive, so I don't know if I would repurchase it. I think I'm still on the hunt for the perfect moisturizer for me, but this one's not bad, and if you do struggle with finding products that are suitable for your sensitive skin, Rovectin is a great brand to check out. I have a Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. This smells amazing, first of all, and it has the most beautiful, beautiful effect on the skin. Like, you just had the best facial of your life. It's not glittery, it's not sparkly, but there is a slight like pearlescence to it. something in this breaks me out. Unfortunately, I'm just so bummed that I can't use it on myself. I did end up using it up just on my body. So I would use it on my legs, my arms, and on my chest especially. I loved using it on my chest because it gives you that little bit of a glow while also moisturizing the skin. So unfortunately, I will not be repurchasing it, but if you can wear this, I think you should because it's gorgeous. Another lotion. This is a Bath & Body Works Shea and Vitamin E body lotion in the scent. I guess it's a scent Dark Kiss. I don't know particularly what a Dark Kiss is supposed to smell like, but this is pretty florally. It's a little bit sweet and florally. I'm terrible at describing fragrances, but the key notes are black raspberry, burgundy rose, bergamot incense, dark bean vanilla, and plum musk. In all honesty, this did take me quite a while to get through just because I prefer a lotion that is one, a little bit more hydrating than this, and two, doesn't have as strong of a fragrance, or if it does have this strong of a fragrance, it smells different. To be honest, I did end up using it, but only on days when I was not shaving my legs. Because when I shave my legs, my skin tends to be much more irritated. And when I would go in with this moisturizer after that, it actually kind of burned a little bit. I don't know if that's because of the fragrance or what. Just something to keep in mind. If you have super sensitive skin, this might not be the best. Okay, I have a couple more lotions and then we'll get into some makeup. I feel like everything so far has been lotion-y. I have a mini little Hempz body cream. This is the Citrus Blossom with vitamin C. It's supposed to help brighten your skin. I love Hempz body lotions. If I was going to recommend one body lotion to you, it would be any of the Hempz body lotions. They are so nourishing on the skin. They're the perfect consistency. They're not too thick, not too thin, and I love the smells that they have. They're strong without being like artificial smelling. While this was not particularly my favorite scent, I definitely would repurchase Hempz lotions in general. I also have this Lotus water cream from Rovectin, the same brand that I was mentioning earlier. It's formulated for sensitive skin. I liked this lotion. It was very thin, nothing too frilly or special about it. It got the job done, didn't irritate my skin. Would I repurchase? Maybe. It didn't blow my socks off. I have a mascara from Maybelline. This is their Lash Sensational, and I got the waterproof one. However, I didn't find this waterproof mascara to be particularly effective at holding my curl at all, really, which was super strange. It gave some good volume, but it didn't give any length really or separation, and again, it didn't hold my curls. So while it wasn't terrible, it didn't flake or smudge, it just wasn't one of my favorites. I wouldn't repurchase and I wouldn't really recommend. I have a clear brow gel from Milani. This is a really big brow gel. I'm just gonna put that out there. Everything about this is like ginormo. Even the brush is really large, but I kind of like how big the brush is because it makes like applying the brow gel really easy and fast, and I don't find it to be super messy. Like, it doesn't get all over my skin. This is a great brow gel. I don't think it's the most long wearing brow gel or the most like heavy duty strong holding brow gels, but for like a soft hold every day, it's gonna like define the brows, separate the hairs a little bit. This is great. This one, I'm getting rid of it because it looks super funky, so separated. It is the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip in the shade Newsfeed. It's a really pretty, like vibrant, hot reddish pink. It looks so pretty and shiny on the lips. It really does help to like make your lips look bigger and smooth out the lip lines. It's not sticky. I would repurchase this. I don't know if I will like right now because there's just so many lip products that I'm going through and that are always launching. So I'm always like wanting to try something new, but I do think this is a great formula. Another one that I'm getting rid of just because of age is the L'Oreal Paris. I think it's called like their lip balm in gloss. It's in the shade Feathery Fleur, which is a really pretty like nude pink. This is not the most shiny lip gloss in the world, but it's really pigmented. It kind of gives you like that shiny lipstick or very opaque lip gloss effect while being more hydrating than a lipstick or a lip gloss would be. I really love this color. I love the formula. I would definitely repurchase, but again, I just have to get rid of it for sheer age. And I think there's a lot of products actually in my collection that are getting pretty old, so I'm going to have to go through this stuff more soon and do like declutters. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. I just realized I have 2 more of the Milani clear brow gels, so I have 3 of these in total, which if that doesn't tell you that I like it, then I don't know what will. Definitely a fan. Another Milani product, I have the Milani Make It Last that I have used up. There's like the teeny tiniest little bit left. I used this today to finish up my makeup. This is one of the best like long wearing makeup setting sprays from the drugstore. It's highly effective. Really, really love this. Highly recommend, would repurchase, and have already repurchased. Okay, I have a couple more Milani products. I guess I'm just a huge Milani stan and I didn't even realize it. I have two precision brow pencils from Milani. These are like their brow pencils that have more of a thin, precise tip. I've used up the shades Soft Brown and Espresso. Espresso is a bit darker, almost like a black brown. Soft Brown's a little bit lighter, but still leaning on the cool tone neutral side. And I do like that they don't lean too warm, because that's something that I find with a lot of brow pencils, especially brow pencils at the drugstore. They can tend to have like a weird red orangey undertone. It stays in place really well. It's not too waxy, not too creamy. It's like the perfect middle ground. So would definitely repurchase these. They are amazing. Milani for the win. I used up this Feather Effect brow pen from ColourPop. This is a very, very subtle, not very pigmented brow pen. I've tried the Milani brow pen, the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I love those, and I somewhat prefer those over this formula. However, I will say I did use this quite a bit on like a no makeup day. Sometimes you just want something a little bit softer, so I did like the ColourPop for that. However, I will say this shade, Black Brown, this was not a black brown shade. It was very warm and light. I like how small the brush is. It was really easy to control and really easy to get like thin strokes. However, I did notice that over time it began to dry out and you had to kind of like really press down to get the product to come out. The applicator could use a little bit of improvement in the shade range as well, but it's not bad, but not great. Something like exploded in my drawer and all of this stuff is like super sticky. Ugh. Two more brow products from Benefit. They're covered in some sort of weird sludge, so that's why I'm holding them like this. This one is the Precisely My Brow. I think this might be a mini. I don't think this is the full size. I can't remember where and how I got this. It's in the shade 3, which is a really nice neutral medium to deep brown, which worked really well for my hair color. There's something about the formula that just really grips to your skin and stays in place. It's an amazing formula. I mean, Benefit just knows what they're doing when it comes to brow products. I would repurchase if it's on sale. I know Ulta usually does a lot of sales with Benefit brow products, so that's when I would repurchase it. I do think the Benefit formula is one of the most, if not the most long-lasting brow pencil formulas I've ever tried. I also used up this goof-proof brow pencil from Benefit in the shade 3.5. It had a little bit more of a thick tip. It's a diamond-y shaped. Because of that thick applicator, you can cover a bigger surface area faster. So you can fill in your brows in the drop of a hat, which is why I did like it. If you're like me and you have super scarce brows that you really need to like fill them in and you're on a time crunch, something that has a bigger applicator like this is gonna really do you some favors. This is the last brow product, so stick with me. This is the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. It's a serum that you can apply on your brows, around your brows, every night before bed when you do your skincare. It has a little like brush tip applicator, and the fluid, the serum itself, is clear, so you're not gonna like feel it or see it on your skin as you apply it. Kind of feels like water. I think that this worked, but it's not gonna work miracles. It's really, really expensive. I think this is like $60 or so, and I've heard from other people that in order for you to like really see results and like keep your brow density at the same level, you have to like continually repurchase it, which I just don't know if it's really worth it for me. Moving on to eyes, I have the two pairs of lashes from Ardell in the style Innocent. I used them up. I used them more than once. You can reuse these lashes multiple times. I'll try to pop a picture up on the screen of what they look like because obviously I don't have them anymore. But the reason why I really liked these lashes and this style in particular was because they are very voluminous while not being too long. While I have larger eyes, my eyes are more hooded. I don't have a ton of lid space, so a lot of times really long lashes just kind of make me look like a bird. So I liked that these gave a lot of drama and a lot of volume, but weren't up to my brows. If you want a lot of volume but you don't want a lot of length, definitely check out the Ardell doll look lashes in the style Innocent. Alright guys, so those are all of my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.